I didn't think I would be making a video like this when I first started this channel. That I would have to sit here and talk about the assassination of someone on the right who was killed simply for speaking a viewpoint counter to the left. I never thought I would see the vile hatred coming out of furries on the left who were actually celebrating the death of someone that simply wanted to have public discussions on hot button topics. He didn't say something and then call the other person a racist or a sexist or a transphobe for disagreeing with him. He debated them in the hopes of creating dialogue and hopefully provoking thought about their stance. It has now become apparent that the left does not care or want dialogue. They are 100% in the camp of agree with us or else you will die for it. There is no dialogue with them. You are either on their side or you are the enemy, full stop. And if that wasn't bad enough, they started publicly celebrating his death, including people in the crowd right next to the shooting of a human being as though it was the winning play in a game. Some vile pieces of garbage even went over to the table just next to where Charlie was shot and stole hats that were sitting there in full view of the people that didn't run for cover. Immediately after it was announced he was dead, social media was flooded with similar posts of celebrations from those on the left of his death. MSNBC had no less than 2 commentators state live on the air that Charlie was somehow responsible for his own death, with the network providing a quick and heartily sincere apology for the words of one of their journalists. He was later fired for his live remarks. A member of the communications department of the Carolina Panthers football team was also fired for his remarks on social media. A college administrator in Tennessee was similarly let go for her remarks of celebration to the death. But these were just the tip of the iceberg. Hundreds of TikToks, posts on X, Blue Sky, Facebook, and Telegram spread like wildfire of their jubilation at the death of someone that wanted public dialogue. This included the sounds of cheering from staff at TMZ, who are still on their payroll.
Janet, go.
Numerous elected officials across the country who have yet to be punished for their actions, and no less than a dozen furries who joined in the festivities, including the already named guest of honor for Western PA Furry Weekend, Hearth Fox, who had this to say. We also have Kivy, who posted this. There is also Purecore, Rainbow Nose Husk, Jasper Deer Fox, Barcoded Golf, Microgoat, Better Corky, Just Sif, Saint, and Blips. The list is not limited to these names, but these were some of the most blatant and easiest to find with simple searches. How can the fandom call themselves a safe space for tolerance when they only pick the messages of one side of the political aisle and condemn all the ones on the right? How can we sit back and let these intolerant people remain in the fandom? When conventions ban people for liking conservative posts on social media but tolerate hate of this kind, it makes us all look like hypocrites. And to anyone outside of the fandom that looks in, they would be right. Furries used to allow everyone in. Now that the crazies from the left have taken over, we can all see what this fandom has become. Staff at all the major conventions routinely blacklist, ban, and prevent people from even volunteering for any message they see that is slightly conservative. This ends today. If you are seeing this video and are tired of this hypocrisy, then it is time to speak up. Every social media group, every convention, every local meet, speak up and be loud about it. We need to get rid of these monsters that celebrate the death of someone for speaking a contrary point to their own. If we can't be a little uncomfortable and challenged about our stance on an issue, then we shouldn't be telling people to be tolerant of our own side. I call on the boards of furry conventions here in the US to take this message seriously, especially WPAFW. If all of you are tired of the hatred from the left poisoning the fandom with their intolerance, then I call on you to act. Spotlight members that support this type of hate. Let them know that their hatred and intolerance is not welcome in the fandom anymore.